Well, welcome aboard this edition of Wild Goose Adventures. It's whale season time and we're out here in Platypus Bay just to have an explore. Let's sheet on and see what we can find. I left Riverheads on the high tide and I used the tide to come out here to Coongal Creek, past Moon Point, for my little excursion up into Platypus Bay. As per usual, the goal, well, I'd love to see whales and hopefully see whales and lots of action, but the goal is really to come up and enjoy the ambience of this, perhaps one of my most favourite places on Fraser Island and certainly on the east coast of Australia. So there's a strong sou'easter forecast for the next few days, so I'm going to stay here tonight and then we're going to head off and maybe head up as far as the Sand Arches to give plenty of protection and see what we can find there. When I left Riverheads, I was planning to go out and I was going out to Rooney Point and I was going to go and have some fun way out there. I was going to see lots of whales and, well, I have seen lots of whales. There's plenty just out behind me, just there. In fact, right now I can see that there are at least 5 whale boats all sitting looking at pods of whales. I'm sitting here at Baoradi. As a photographer, I used to always think that you go somewhere, you find how beautiful it is, you take a magic photo and expect the same thing every time. In my opinion, it takes 3 times to come somewhere before you even start to delve into the beauty of the place. So last time when I was here, I came, I saw, appreciated, and I left. This time I got here and I thought, why go any further? I'm not sure, I still might go a bit further, but I'm just enjoying my time here. It's right at the top end of the arch cliffs, and they are a magnificent bit of sand structure. Taking a walk around here at Baoradi is just beautiful. Baoradi Lake sits way up high in Fraser Island, has a natural water course of fresh water, so I'm going to have a swim later and have a little bit of a wash up after I've been out for a surf. The river is lined with these lovely trees and the vegetation is just beautiful. It's so serene and so calm and it's just lovely to be here. So there are some small waves out the front here at Baoradi, just big enough to maybe get on the sup and hopefully enough breeze to be able to use the wing as well. Let's sheet on and give it a run.
Yesterday's been far too long, looking for a cooking country song. Bring out the band, I don't wanna go home. Turn the music up, turn the music up, turn the music up, turn the music up somehow. So far, yeah, baby, dance with me through the night. Turn the music up so loud, a corn in my life crashing in the background. Oh, turn it up, just wanna drown in that sound. Come on, baby, kick that country rock now. Takes and takes, yeah, baby, pound the breeze all night. Oh,
check this out. The water's pure, it's fresh, it's even drinkable. Great place to stop and just have a little bit of a meander around, and also fantastic for a walk. Just make sure to bring your eco-friendly cleaner. Well, welcome to Baoradi Spa Baths. How nice. So after 3 days of southeasterlies blowing dogs off chains, my calm little protected anchorage has now really turned it on. It's glassy, it's just beautiful. Perfect to have a nice little cuppa. Let's see what today brings. You probably can't see in the background, just lying there peacefully, is a whale. They seem to be coming closer and closer to us. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next little while. It's not doing anything, there's no jumping, it's just something reassuring knowing that it's there, out there, and there are plenty of them. Oh look, there's a fluke. There's the fluke of the whale. He's really close. That's a baby. That looks like mum, maybe. Oh, look. They're just going about their day. Look at the rainbow behind. Tell me this isn't special. I'm not chasing. We've just come to the boat. How beautiful is that? Well, the mother and calf hung around the boat for a couple of hours and eventually they moved off, allowing me the safety to weigh anchor and head off to Moon Point. It was a lovely leisurely sail and they put me in the right spirit for it. Once anchored, I couldn't resist having an explore of the point-turned island on the high tide, and what a pleasure it was exploring their surrounds. Well, after a fantastic night at Moon Point, a little paddle around the island, it's all the fish, the stingrays, everything is just so sensational. I got up early this morning and I had to come to my favourite place. This probably is my favourite place, I know I say that a lot, but Pelican Banks, it is just sensational. No good as a overnight anchorage, but for the day it is just beautiful. And so today it's really turned it on. It is just spectacular. I'm waiting for the tide to change, a bit of breeze to come in so I can sail back down to Kingfisher, but in the meantime I just got to stop here and have a little bit of appreciation of its ambience, just of the loveliness which is Pelican Banks. Well, eventually the tide changed and the breeze came from the right direction, and I had to tear myself away from the beautiful Pelican Banks. After a leisurely sail, I made it down here to Kingfisher Bay, where I'm just taking a bit of time to relax and catch up with everything. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Wild Goose Adventures. If you have, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, that'll be totally awesome. And just as a little insight, Hervey Bay Eco Marine Tours run out to Pelican Banks. They also the booking agents to take you just about everywhere that you've seen in this episode. So Will and Jackie, two nicer people you'll never meet. I encourage you to give them a call, Hervey Bay Eco Marine Tours, and let them show you this wonderful place if you don't have a boat on your own. So that's it for Wild Goose Adventures. Until next time, smooth sailing.